eat. Alô, go to bed. Go. What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? We're about to get started. Let's get it started and hot. What's up, guys? What up? What up? Guys, having a good day today? Welcome, guys. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. We're about to go through the same breakdown, man, like no other breakdown you've ever seen before. Nobody is this knowledgeable. Nobody is this helpful. Nobody's out here sharing this kind of information with you guys, man, and we're just gonna keep working, man. We're just keep at it, man. Let me let everybody know that I'm live, and we'll get started. What up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. Go ahead, start dropping your games. Go ahead, start letting me know what you want to talk about today, and we'll talk about it. All right, join now live. Join us. Let's do this. Let's do this. What's up, Nick? What's up, brother? Grizzy, you're not gonna do that here, brother. See ya, brother. Some people are so dumb. Some people are so dumb. I do not tolerate soliciting and disrespect, man. Dummies. And I bet you that's somebody pays that guy. This guy watches my streams, and I bet you somebody goes to pay him $200, $300 a month for my place. So he's not seeing my page anymore. If you guys want to go join your Kappa, go ahead. What up, Dalton? What up, MB? I'm here early. Hey, man, cool, man. Appreciate you being here on time. I'm running behind a little bit today. And I am going to have to dip out a little bit earlier, too, because I got things to do, man. I got things to do. People to see. You know the deal. But the Discord is going for 5 in a row. 5 days in the green in a row. 5 winning days. Can I say that? 5 straight winning days, man. We're going for number 5 today. About to put a whole week together. We got NBA action. What's up? What up, guys? What up, Joe? What up, Jeffrey? You haven't missed anything yet, man. Keith says trolls everywhere. Yeah, man, we ain't worried about them though. We're not losing sleep. The block button is so easy to hit, man. Not for you guys. You guys are out here grinding with me. You're out here working with me. Nah, I appreciate it, man. It's just somebody out here trying to sell picks. Was good, goat. All right, man, let's get right to it. Like I said, we can't waste time today. I feel like I say that every day, but today is actually really true. Dalton wants to talk about the Diamondbacks and the White Sox, wasting no time. He said, let's get to it, man. And I said, all right, let's do it. Let's take a look at this. We got The Diamondbacks at the White Sox. Okay, so this was a easy win for us yesterday on the Diamondbacks, man. I didn't absolutely love it on the stream, but later on, I'm like, yeah, why am I hesitating? It's the White Sox. It was Shane Smith on the other side, but I ain't worried about that, man. Easy 10-0 win yesterday. Yep, 10-0 win. Would I go back to Arizona today? Let's see. This is a small favorite today. It's a -126. Yesterday, we had it at -137. So you continue to have really good bats, the fantastic bats for the Arizona Diamondbacks. In terms of pitching, shoot, you got a pitching edge here too, because Ryan Nelson, his numbers are very good. Now they might not look very good to you because there's an outlier in there. There was one game where he gave up 7 runs in 3 innings at Cincinnati. The rest of his starts are 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Yes, that's a clear outlier to me. This guy's given up 2 runs over 25 innings. That's a .70, .72 ERA. Great numbers there for Ryan Nelson. And then Mike Vessel is going to be the starter on the other side, or the opener, one of the two. Either way, he sucks. I wouldn't be too worried about it. The numbers, the spreadsheet is telling me, okay, yeah, Arizona or pass. But let me get back to you on. I don't have the updated splits yet, like the public information and stuff. Let me see how sketchy Arizona looks, because -126 doesn't sound right, especially when you have the edge like that. Guys, we are just getting started. You have not missed anything. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here, and stick around, okay? Because there's a reason everybody watches me for the full hour and a half, for the full 2 hours. I get the report at the end of the stream every single time, man. You guys stick around, and I'm surprised you guys just hear me yap. I watched the other day. I saw the report the other day. The last 7 days, somebody's watched me for 12 hours. 12, you watch me for half a day? Hit the follow button, guys. It's that good. It's that knowledgeable. I'm out here giving you guys dogs yesterday. Dogs, man. Anybody remember me telling you guys that the Nationals were alive and well against Kolek? Big issues, big time issues with lefties, okay? I said the Nationals are alive and well. I said the Reds are alive and well. I said the Diamondbacks, obviously I love the Diamondbacks yesterday. The Angels, did I say that one already? The top 5 that I shared with you on the props went 4 of 5, and the one guy was the Daily Dinger, Suarez. He got hit by a pitch, and then he got taken out of the game. You gonna tell me he wasn't gonna eat? Everybody in Arizona ate yesterday. You're gonna tell me Suarez wasn't gonna eat? Anyways, 4 for 5. My 5th guy got injured. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go, man. Double tap the screen. Drop something if you have something for me. Let's get to it, man. Astro's gonna send Suarez back to the dugout with his tail between his legs. Geez, that's a bold statement there. Let's take a look at it, man. Houston versus Philadelphia here, man. You do have a batting edge with nobody. Maybe a slight edge to Houston, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot, but damn, how can you say that, bro? Both these pitchers are great. Suarez and Valdez are great. It sounds like there's some personal bias to that, man, because Suarez has been great ever since he came back from injury. I told you guys, okay, first 1 game, 2 games, okay, yeah, he could get rocked, he could get popped, but now he's in midseason form. This guy's pitching 4 runs in 33 innings. Valdez 8 runs in 33 innings. Both of these guys are good. I'm not seeing a whole lot of edges on this side, so that would kind of point me to why is Houston a -155. There may be value on Houston. Let's take a look when we get the numbers later, man. Let's go, man. We are getting right into it today. We're wasting no time. Let's go. All right, YouTube. I'm back to TikTok today. Come on, TikTok. If you have something for me, if you drop something for me, double tap the screen and I will go scroll up and find your play. Is that fair? Just double tap the screen. Otherwise, I don't know if you're still here. I'm not gonna waste your time. What's good, Joe Vera? You can sign up in the Discord. Link is in bio. You have the option with a weekly pass or a monthly pass. Starts at $20, man. $20, you get access to everything. Consider joining the Discord. It is well worth it, man. Don't just take it from me. We got people that only been on there for a month, and they're telling me that their negative has turned into a positive, big time, man. And that's all I want to know, man. That's all I want to hear. We're also running, guys. Just saying, if you guys want to be a part of the tournament, that summer long tournament that I've been talking about, it starts today. Okay, it starts today. The cash prize for that is going to be $350. Okay, I just paid out the last tournament winner. We had my man New Papa. Shout out my man New Papa. This guy won the hockey and the NBA tournament for the postseason. So shout out New Papa. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. And if you want to be a part of the Discord, get all my picks, get the tournaments, get investing advice, get credit advice, meet us up in Las Vegas. Bro, it's the best place on the internet. $20, man. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you want to be, if you want your game to be featured. Hit the follow button if this is your first time here. And today, again, guys, we're moving quick today. So if you want to share the stream with somebody, go ahead and share it. I don't see too many people double tapping. Let's go. I Eat is double tapping. I Eat Jay Oliveira. I hope that answered your question, brother. $20 if you want to join the Discord. I Eat. I don't see anything for you, brother, but if you have something for me, let me know. Double tap the screen, okay? Diamondbacks. So yeah, we talked about it. It looks like the numbers look good for Diamondbacks. It looks good, but why is it only minus 126? I would say, yeah, give me till later today when I get the actual splits in the public, because that one looks a little sketchy to me, okay? Especially after a 10-0 win. Thank you, Right, for the roses, man. I appreciate it. If you have a question for me or a comment or something, let me know. I'll keep an eye out for you, but guys, I guess if you guys, I don't know what these roses and stuff are, but if y'all want to send them, you literally make my phone go crazy, okay? Double tap the screen, guys. Let me check on YouTube. Let's see. Did I see the James Wood home run? I did not see the James Wood home run after my man CJ Burleson got his hit. I turned it off. Wright says, what do you think about the Atlanta hitters today? Yeah, man, there was some Atlanta hitters that were interesting to me. I know I have not dropped a daily swing today. That's because I don't know if I'm going to drop it today. These guys are juiced like crazy. Usually I can pick two guys for the hit lay, and it's going to be, you know, minus 110 or something. Today, I try to combine my top four, my top five, and it's like minus 160, minus 140. I'm not trying to do all that, but I can help you guys at least with the props, man. On the Atlanta guys, Acuna and Matt Olson, brother, were the guys I was considering. They were in my top 7 for today. My top 7, Acuna and Matt Olson, brother. I hope that answers your question. If you have any follow-up questions, let me know. You had Woods for a home run. Hey, congrats, brother. I did like the matchup with lefties versus Steven Kolek. If you guys watch me on stream, I told you guys that very clearly. Watch the Nationals get to him. The GOAT. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Let's go, man. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Go. Hey, thank you, Right? Appreciate it, man. You guys make me happy. You guys make me blush. J Mart is double tapping. Let me check on J Mart real quick. He says, what do you think about the Diamondbacks? Wow. Everybody loving the Diamondbacks today. That calls for a poll. If you're on Arizona, get ready to tap the smiley face. Red for the Diamondbacks, blue for the White Sox. Let's go, guys. How much are you guys loving this so far? Diamondbacks, red. What side are you on? Okay, whether it's team total, run line, money line, whatever. Red for Diamondbacks, blue for the White Sox. Come on, man. Can I get anybody on the White Sox today? Or everybody on the Diamondbacks? Come on. Snakes for red, White Sox for blue. Come on, guys. Who's on the D-backs today, man? I don't blame you if you are. In fact, this is going to be one of those where I tell you, regardless of what I see in the line movement, I'm still going to tell you, you got the pitching edge, you got the batting edge. Feel free, you know? I'm still going to tell you, feel free. I think the White Sox got it today. Hey, looks like you're the only one, man. Hit red for the Diamondbacks, blue for the White Sox, guys. Anybody else taking the White Sox today, or is my man Right by himself today? Red for the Diamondbacks, blue for the White Sox. All right, cool. Looks like we're all D-backs today, man. I'm writing it down. Man. We're all D-backs today. Okay. All right, guys. Joe, I seen you commenting a few times, brother, which is fine, guys. If you guys want to copy and paste your comment, go ahead, man. He says Detroit minus 1.5. Let's take a look at Detroit. They are at home at versus the Athletics. Man, why are they minus 300? In fact, I can already tell you it's not going to be. Oh, it's because Scooball, of course. But I could already tell you I'm not going to be interested in Detroit. Even 1.5, you're going to have to pay juice on that. I'm not going to be interested because, guys, do not forget, last time we had Luis Severino on the road. I told you guys when he was in Kansas City, when he was playing Kansas City, I'm like, watch out for this, guys. His numbers are terrible at home. Terrible. But this guy is elite on the road. Elite. Okay. Now some of the competition is a little questionable, but I don't matter. You go back 6-7 games. This guy's elite. 4 runs in 32 innings. 4 runs in 32 innings. Now you got Schoolball on the other side. I get it. What I'm saying is it's not worth minus 300. It's not worth laying a run and a half or even 2 runs. I think the Athletics could hit, and they got a pitcher today that is on the mound that is good on the road, man. Let's go, man. What time are we getting the brackets for the tournament? Good question, brother. I'm trying to get that today. It was supposed to be up by 3 o'clock, but I'm running behind today, man. I'm doing the best I can. I think I can still get it up before game time today, okay? If you're not already in the, if you haven't already RSVP'd for the tournament, guys, that deadline has pretty much closed already, but you can still get in. Last call. So that is where we're giving out the cash prize, literally Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, whatever you want. If you finish in the first, second, or third place over the summer, okay? Over the summer, this is your tournament, bro. If you want MLB, if you want NFL preseason, if you want to do KBO, if you want to do soccer, this is your chance right here, man. I downloaded Discord. What do I put into message you? So you download Discord and then go to my link in bio. I think Myra sometimes has the link here, but just download Discord and then go to my link in bio, and there's an option there for the weekly pass and the monthly pass. All right, guys, come on. We don't have time to yap today. Thank you, Myra. There's the link right there. If you want to copy and paste that, and then if you have any questions, do I be on KBO? No, I don't, but plenty of guys in the Discord do, and I have a tournament set up that I'm starting today where you guys can compete and drop your KBO plays or whatever plays you guys got, and you have a chance to win a cash prize, man. I just paid out the winner today of the NHL tournament. Paid him out. You guys saw it in winning tickets if you're in the Discord. Yeah, man, I'm paying you guys out. Is that cool? Is that cool? You guys are in the Discord. You have a chance to stay for free with the pod tournament, and you have a chance to win cash prizes with the summer long tournament. And then we do credit advice, we do investing advice. Bro, it's $20. Consider spending $20. Totally up to you, man. All right, come on. Thank you, Myra. All right, guys, I'm ignoring nobody. Gordito, what's good, Gordito? I owe you one, man. Let's see, Gordito. I don't see anything for you, brother, but if you have something for me, drop it in the chat, and I'll keep an eye out for it, okay? My man Robert is double tapping. Robert, man, you're one of the loyal ones. I got you. I'm scrolling. He says, what do you think about the Mets today? I think the Mets are at home against the Atlanta Braves. Of course, the New York Mets have lost. That's my breakdown, guys. That's it. They're against each other. No, Atlanta's on the road at Minnesota at the New York Mets. It was the Atlanta Braves picking up the win yesterday, man. I tried not to give you guys juicy picks. There was a minus 137, minus 140 when I told you guys I liked it here. But come game time, it was minus 150. I'm not trying to do that. So that's why we sent out the -1, but it's okay. We'll take the push, okay? So that was a loss for the Mets yesterday. They've now lost 2 in a row, okay? Now the bats are pretty bad on both sides, so I'm not really worried about the bats. But here's my biggest problem with the Mets, bro, and this is such a stay away. In fact, it's probably going to get me on Atlanta. They got Frankie Montas making his first start today, first start of the year. Okay, last time we saw him in 2024, he was getting his butt whooped. 15 runs in 23 innings. At home, 15 runs over 22 innings. And we've seen him in the minor leagues this year, man. We've seen him in the minor leagues. Nobody's out here giving you guys minor league information. Come on, man. 25 and 18. 25 and 18. 25 runs in 18 innings. That is terrible against minor league pitchers. Now you're coming up against Acuna, Matt Olson, and the boys. No, thank you, brother. If you're on the Mets, I would advise against that. Even if the numbers come in and Atlanta looks sketchy, it would still be Atlanta or pass on this one, brother. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next? Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not forget this stream, especially come college football season, man. You're welcome, Robert. Thank you. Do not forget the stream come college football season. If you guys think I'm good at college football, at MLB, just wait for my college football. Hit the follow button so you guys don't forget. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next, man? I'm trying to split my time here between different networks. Blue is double tapping. I see you, Blue. Can I check on Cleveland? Okay, I got you. Let me check on Blue real quick. Blue, da, blah. Thank you, Amalia, for the roses. Blue, I'm looking. I don't see anything for you, brother. If you have something for me, let me know, and I'll look for it, okay? Wright says, can I check on Cleveland batters? Sure, man. I'll pull it up for you real quick. So we have Cleveland today. I don't have any guys in my top list from Cleveland, but if you were looking at Cleveland, bro, they're all kind of cold right now. They're all cold. Of course, Jose Ramirez is the best batter, but he's cold right now too. No thank you on Cleveland batters today, in my opinion. Nothing, just showing love. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate that. Guys, this is how you do a heart. My girl thinks it's like this or something, bro. I don't know what she be doing. It is weird. Gen Zs, man. Gen Zs. I'm not that old, bro. Chill. You're welcome, right? Let's see. Dalton, I hope that answered your question about Mets and Braves. I woke up this feeling, but I need to run with you. Today is the modern Freemasonry's birthday. I don't know what that means. What time is it? Okay, we got that. We in here, football. What's up, football is life, man. Guys, if you're not following me, if you're not watching me on YouTube, that's where I'm sharing my screen. So feel free to join me there. Feel free to join me on YouTube. That's where I'm sharing my screen. Hit the subscribe button while you're there and hit the thumbs up. Definitely you want to get there before we get to the recap, which we are doing earlier than usual today, guys. We are going to do we are going to do the recap. You guys are funny as hell, man. You guys are funny as hell with this. What up, Cabra? Handy Manny, what's up, man? What's good, man? The Daily Dinger? Okay. You guys want a Daily Dinger today? Let me know if you guys want a Daily Dinger, man. Let's see if we could get 20 people. Can we get 20 people to drop a smiley face? Smiley face or Daily Dinger. Otherwise, I'm sorry. We don't have time for it today, man. Hit the smiley face if you want the Daily Dinger. Hit the crying face if we should focus on sides and totals. This is a 15-game slate today, guys. 15-game slate. Let's get to 20 people. If 20 people agree on the Daily Dinger, then we do it. If not, we got to focus elsewhere, guys. If 20 people can't agree on it, cool. If not, we got to keep it moving, guys. All right, guys. Come on. Who else? It's Jamitra. That's the people who created baseball. Brother, I have no idea what you're talking about right now. But hit the thumbs up, man, if you're there on YouTube, guys. Okay. Yeah, only a few people want the Daily Dinger. That's cool, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's do the weather report, guys. It is time for the weather report, okay? Guys, by now you should know, if you're joining these streams, you're basically getting a free sub. You know what I'm talking about? Free sub to Ballpark Pal, okay? Ballpark Pal is $10 a month. If you just tune into my streams, hit the follow button so you don't miss them. I'm giving you this information for free, okay? So listen to the ballparks where the weather is helping the over today. That's going to be a lot of them because it's the middle of summer. Colorado's here at the top of my list. They are seeing a plus 19% runs, plus 19% home runs, okay? In Baltimore, how do they say Baltimore? Baltimore, plus 12% runs expected there in Baltimore. In Cincinnati, Great American Small Park, okay? You're seeing plus 11% runs, plus 32% home runs, okay? Moving on to Cleveland. In Cleveland, you're seeing plus 17% runs in Cleveland. Okay, almost done here, guys. At the White Sox game, we took advantage of this yesterday with all those Arizona's guys popping off because today you are seeing another plus 26% run today. Plus 26% in the White Sox game. In the Los Angeles Angels game, Anaheim Angels, whatever they are, plus 11% home runs in Los Angeles. And that is it for the overs. That is it for the overs, guys. Let's get right to the unders. Let's do the unders right now, man. Real quick, there's only a few of them. Kansas City, you're seeing minus 10%. Minus 10% home runs there in Kansas City. Okay? In Minnesota, you're seeing minus 12%. Minus 12% in Minnesota home runs, okay? And the last but not least, San Francisco, one of my favorites, minus 11%. Minus 11% runs, minus 31% home runs there in Oracle Park, okay? I missed one in Citi Field. The New York Mets are seeing minus 11% runs projected there in Citi Field, okay, guys? So just to summarize real quick, the best weather impacting overs are going to be in Cincinnati and the White Sox. And the under would be in San Francisco, okay? And that's pretty much the best one on the board. That's just based on the weather. That's not capping it or everything. That's just telling you where the wind is headed, humidity, weather, precipitation, all that stuff, okay? You don't have to write that down. You can head to my YouTube right now. Link is in bio. The same name, the Go Covers. You can see the weather report. It's on my spreadsheet, okay? It's all updated. All right, man, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Let's double tap the screen if you have something for me. Send me some live reactions on YouTube, guys, if you guys want me to head back to YouTube. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next? Blue, thank you, Amalia. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate it, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these live streams. The best dog of the day. We gotta cook it up a little bit, man. We're still not still too early for that. Daily Dinger. I don't know if we have time for that. I just put up a poll and it looks like people are just interested in sides and totals today, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it moving today, guys. That was the weather report. All right, guys. Since there's not too much double tapping going on, we're gonna move on to another segment real quick. Oh my God, you guys are funny. You guys are getting too creative with these names, man. All right, guys, so we don't have line movement information yet. My man Flight is double tapping. He said, what do you think about Detroit and A's? F5 under 3.5. Damn, 3.5 is tough, brother. But I can see it with Screwball. You got great pitching with Screwball. And like I said, Luis Severino on the road, very good. Now, that doesn't tell me, you know, that he's that doesn't immediately make him elite. You know, he can get popped, but he's been getting popped in that minor league park. So I kind of excuse him a little bit, you know? I think Severino can hold his own here. My biggest problem with that under is probably that you have the better pitcher, Screwball, against the worst lineup. And on the other side, you got Severino, who is good, but, you know, he could get popped against the better lineup. Detroit is hot right now. So that would be my comments on that one. Unders are 20 and 15 in Detroit games. So Detroit home games. So 20 and 15, man. So hope that helps you out. Doesn't look bad, man. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next, man? If you have dropped something for me, just double tap the screen and I will scroll up and find your play. Did you have thoughts on the over/under for the Dodgers? Football is life. Let's see. Football is life, man. But today we are locked in on baseball today, man. So this is this total is 12, man. You really need to have really bad pitchers. In this case, Robleski, yeah, he could get hit on the road. But German Marquez has been playing much better, man. 10 runs in 26 innings. I don't know if you get a whole lot of runs there. The bullpens are both terrible, so I'm not going to talk you off of it. And the bats are both, you know, pretty warm right now. But I don't know. The Dodgers just combined for 20 runs in their last game against Washington. Yeah, I would probably say no thank you. To cover 12, you really need some bad pitching and really good bats. Let's go, man. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, guys. If you have something for me, I will scroll up and find your information. Follow this page. Do not forget me come college football season. My college football last year was another level, man. 68% on the whole season. That was 13 out of 15 weeks in the green. Okay? There's something about college football. I didn't even know I was that good at it. And this year I'm going to get better at it because I've already learned way more automation, and I have automated all this data that you guys see on the daily on YouTube. But I'm also gonna get way more well versed at all the teams and the players and the coaches, man. It's gonna be good, man. This college football season is gonna be nice. My man Doc, that's cool with me, bro. If you wanna get my attention that way too, that's cool, man. Doc says, what do you think about the Astros today? I think the Astros are at home against Philadelphia, and I just talked about this one not too long ago. I think you probably got the better bats with Houston, but not by a whole lot. And what you do have is good pitching on both sides, man. So I would not be able to get to Houston because you don't have enough clear advantages for Houston for me to lay that kind of juice or to lay a run. I would say no thank you on Houston, brother. But you do have a fantastic pitcher and a fantastic lineup today. And Houston at home is pretty good, man. Houston at home is pretty good. Philly on the road, not very good. 29th over the last 30 days. That's pretty significant discrepancy there, man. All right, come on, let's go. Double tap the screen, man. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Did you have thoughts on the... Okay, we talked about that. What's good, Dawson, man? If this is your first time on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed and hit the thumbs up. I've told you guys, do not complain to me. You only dropped the video with 1 hour, 2 hours to spare. I'm telling you guys, I put so much time and effort into every single one of my plays. It's impossible for me to send a side or a total 1 day in advance, okay? I know some people do it. I don't know how they do it because I got to look at every single detail, man. I am so detail-oriented. So I'm not sending plays out to the last hour, last 2 hours. So make sure you're following. And on YouTube, you can turn the alerts on so you get an alert as soon as a short gets posted, man. Walks for today. Dawson said, what do you think about the BBs for the day? Let me not say that in front of my dog. So I've never placed a BB type play in my life before, but let me look for some good pitching and teams that are probably not walking. Hold on, what would be the question here? So, if you're taking BBs for the day, that means you're taking a pitcher to go over or under on his BBs. Everything you have to really like. Let me know if you're thinking over or under. So you're asking me which pitcher will have over or under on their walks today. Let me know, brother. Dawson, yeah, I see you. You asked that question. I got you, brother. From the hitter's perspective, so who can draw the most walks? That would be okay. So that would be looking at the pitchers with the worst walks today. There we go. Now sometimes I gotta find the file, bro. Where's the file? Where's the file? Taj Bradley. Taj Bradley's given up the most walks over the last 14 days, over the last 30 days. He's the pitcher that I would target. So look for some Kansas City Royals who are pretty disciplined and stuff. I would be looking to fade Taj Bradley with his walks today, man. I hope that answers your question. Double tap the screen, man. I thank you, man. Thank you for sticking with me while I found the file. Theo, look at Michael Conforto under RBIs. Michael Conforto, Mets, bro. If you drop a prop, you got to let me know what team, man, because my mind is not what it used to be. Where's Conforto now? I don't even know where Conforto's at, bro. Let me know. Dawson, you're welcome, brother. No problem. And if you were deciding between TikTok and YouTube, you should be watching on YouTube. That's where I'm sharing my screen. Dodgers. My mind doesn't work the way it used to. Conforto, he's cold, man. He's ice cold. No, thank you, brother. Dodgers, thank you, Truth. All right, guys, come on. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. We are already at the 40-minute mark. How? Oh, my God. You guys are asking for Nerfies? You guys made me do this. I have added Yerfies and Nerfies to my list, guys. I've added it to my spreadsheet. I've automated it. If you want to see the Nerfie and Yerfie list, the complete list is on my YouTube. Go to my link in bio or just search the Go Covers, okay? If you guys want the best Nerfie for today or the best Yerfie, I don't know. Let's look at maybe one of each. But I don't know if I got to remember if I'm going to tell it or not. Do you guys want a Nerfie or a Yerfie? You guys tell me. Hit the smiley face if you want a Yerfie. So, yes, runs in the first inning. So I don't waste my time. Red for a Yerfie, no for a blue for a Nerfie. Blue for a Nerfie, yes for a Yerfie. Let's do one right now. Let's do it right now. Dad, you guys love Nerfies? Blue for a Nerfie, red for a Yerfie. I will squad ride with you guys. I will squad ride. We all squad ride together. Blue for a Nerfie. Nobody wants a Yerfie? I hit a Yerfie yesterday. I hopped into the Discord. I was like, hey, guys, does anybody want my Yerfie for today? Nobody responded. They probably missed it or something. But I hit a Yerfie in Arizona. Arizona versus White Sox. I hit my first Yerfie. I'm not a D-Gen, man. But you guys are... Man, I got the snapback and everything now, man. You guys are changing me, man. Blue for a Nerfie, yes for or red for a Yerfie. You guys are funny, man. Nobody wants a Yerfie. Everybody wants a Nerfie. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. I was talking about Conforto not to get an RBI. Okay, not bad, man. Everybody wants a Nerfie. Let's look, man. If I was looking at a Nerfie, the very clear and obvious ones look like over the last 7 days, the worst teams in the first innings. In the first inning of games are literally the last two games of the board. Nationals versus Padres and Miami versus San Fran. And this is clear and obvious to me. I mean, the weather's already going to help the under. It's hard to hit home runs in this ballpark. And this team is 28th and 24th in the first inning. Let's squad ride. Guys, I don't even got to think about this one too much. Hold on. Let me check this other one. No. This is... Let's see. Hold on. Let me give you a good one. We're going to squad ride this right now together. Now, okay, I don't know what like the juice is on each of these, but what do y'all think? I'm gonna let you vote between two. Detroit versus Athletics and Miami versus San Francisco. That is my top two Nerfies for today. Let's pick one. Let's pick one right now, guys. Give me blue for the Tigers, red for the Giants. Blue for the Tigers, Nerfie, red for the Giants, Nerfie. Come on, which one you guys like? We're gonna squad ride, man. I don't want to put my hard-earned pizza money on anything. So let's vote on this together. Red for the Giants, blue for the Detroit Tigers. Red for the Giants, blue for the Detroit Tigers game. These are my top two for today. I'm over here giving y'all both of them, but there's one I like a little bit more. Let me see if you guys catch on to it as well. Blue, okay, Dawson, I see you. Blue for the Detroit Tigers game, red for the Giants game. I think you guys could vote on YouTube with live reactions. Just like pick a. I think there's like live reactions you guys can send, but okay, man. Yo, we are thinking alike. We are thinking alike today. We are going to San Francisco versus Miami. No runs, 6 outs. What did the D-Gen say? A simple 6 outs. Man, let's go. We squad riding that. That'll be the late game, the last game on the board today. Expect to see no runs there in the first inning between Miami and San Francisco. Sound cool? Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Squad ride, squad ride, squad ride. I'm gonna make a note to myself so I don't forget to squad ride. I'm gonna check. I'm getting hip to like the boost and stuff. Let me make sure I get my boost and everything too. Or if somebody lets me know if they have a boost on like FD or DK or MGM, I don't know. You guys let me know who has a boost today. So we're going with the San Fran Nerfy, okay? All right, guys. Enough yapping. Enough yapping. Let's go, man. If you have something for me, double tap the screen and I will go find your play. Just double tap the screen for me and I'll go find your play. I see a lot of people piling up right now, so let's get to it, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here, man. Let's see. Tony says, what do you think about the Padres today? Okay, so yesterday, not a good spot of them. Not a good spot for them yesterday. I made that very clear. Is today better? I think so because you have... Bro, don't sleep on this Ryan Berger guy. I told you guys last time, don't sleep on him because this guy does not get to pitch at home. I remember this clear as day. 5 days ago, whenever he pitched last, he pitched now 7 straight road games. This guy has not gotten to pitch at home in Petco Park, which is pitcher friendly. So this guy is stacking up a 2.25 ERA over his last 5 games, and they all been on the road. 5 runs over 20 innings. He's only pitched 1 inning literally in the first game of the season at home. Is today a better spot for San Diego? Yes, it is, brother. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Hit the follow button if you're not already following. DK has a boost, a no sweat home run. Ooh, I saw that. Yeah, somebody in the Discord tell me that. Shoot, maybe we got to do a daily dinger, man. Maybe I'll put it up for votes one more time, but we'll see, man. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you want to get in the Discord, it's $20, man. You see me busting my butt every single day. Every single day I'm grinding. I'm putting in 12 hours, 14. What you don't see is that I'm up till 2:30 in the morning every single night, man. I am working on the next day slate. I'm out here grinding, man. If you guys enjoy this, if you guys like the content, if you guys like me, y'all, dude, if y'all want, literally, I have notes here of what, dude, yesterday I told you guys the dogs that are alive. I told you the Angels are alive and well yesterday. I told you the Nationals, they won outright. They put up 10 runs yesterday. Told you the Pirates are alive and well yesterday. Okay? I gave you guys the Reds, the Braves, the Diamondbacks. Does anybody remember if I told you guys, was it an over or an under day yesterday? I said I am not interested in any unders. This looks like an over day. Overs hit 6-3. 6-3. Already, right off the bat, boom, you've already hit 66% of your plays today. Joining these streams every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern time on weekdays is going to benefit you, okay? Hit the follow button so you don't miss these streams. Yesterday, overs did hit 6-3 just like I told you it would. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Teddy is double tapping. Teddy says, what do you think about the Tigers today? So I just mentioned the Tigers, and there's too much juice, way too much juice against Luis Severino, who's actually been pitching very, very good, man. Double tap the screen if you have something else for me. I think there was, you also mentioned Brewers, Milwaukee against Pittsburgh here. You do have the better bats with the Brewers, and you do have the better pitcher with the Brewers. Brewers looks much better than Detroit, brother. At least, you know, in terms of like value. If you have something for me, guys, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Let me check on YouTube. YouTube says whatever you feel more comfortable. Looks like what Miami looks like scoring in the first inning. Bro, they are bottom 6. both of them. Miami is number 28. San Francisco is number 24. This is not scoring wise. Again, I'm new to this, so you guys can tell me. I'm new to the Nerfy and Yerfy stuff, but this is WRC plus. Actually, that is the best to use. I'm not going to use scoring wise. I need to know who's getting the hits, who's getting the walks, who's getting on base. I want it to be adjusted to the ballpark. I want it to be adjusted for weather. I want it to get the defense out of it. So that's what WRC plus does for me. And yes, in WRC plus, Miami ranked 28th and San Francisco ranked 24th over the last 7 days in the first inning only. I hope that helps you guys, and I hope you guys remember this. You know, I hope it hits first of all, and I hope you remember that. Oh shoot, that guy, he did tell me, damn, these teams were at the bottom of the league. It is an under ballpark. The pitchers today are okay. I'm not saying they're the best, but I think they could get the job done there in San Francisco, man. These are not teams that scare me a whole lot, guys. If we do hit this Nerfy, man, come back and show some love later on the TikTok video. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, enough yapping. Let's go. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap the screen. We're almost at the top of the hour, so we got to go soon. We got to go. Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I will scroll up, okay? Can you scroll down so we can see the bottom of the two games? Sure, man. I got you, brother. Got you. Actually, I can change the zoom a little bit so you can see a little bit more. Maybe my face was in the way, but then it looks a little blurry. Let me do like a 110%. There you go, brother. All right, man. Let's go. Somebody double tap the screen, and I will go find your play. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to come here and learn when it's the best time to take the White Sox and the Rockies, I've been telling you guys this for the last 2 weeks. I've been telling you when the Rockies were hot, before they got hot. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. My man Street is double tapping. Thank you, Street. Again, guys, that just shows me you're still here, and I'll scroll up, and I don't waste time answering questions for somebody that's not here anymore. Street says, "What do you think about Cincinnati today?" I love Cincinnati yesterday. We hit it yesterday. That was a good situation. Today, not so much, brother. In fact, not at all. Shoot. People were taking Cincinnati today? I don't know. So let me not clown on it. I still got to see the numbers. But for now, based on just the pitching matchups and the batting matchups, you got Carlos Rodon on one side, who is he needs to have a positive game right now, right? I think he's due for positive regression. And you got Chase Burns on the other side. Who the hell is Chase Burns? That's because he is what I consider a rookie that's making his debut. I say he's got to pop his V card, right? He's got to get popped in his very first game, man. I wait for these kind of games, man. I wait for these kind of games to prey on these kind of pitchers that are making their debut. Sometimes they go out there and shock the world. Other times they could get rocked by Aaron Judge and crew, man. And today is something where, especially after the Yankees got their butts whooped yesterday, I would say this would be Yankees or pass just based on the matchup. But stick around. I'm about to get the numbers on the slips, and I'll let you know where we're at on the splits on the public and the handle. Okay, let's go, man. Yankees struggling. Yes, Yankees have been struggling, but they've been starting to show signs a little bit late of getting a little better lately. Double tap the screen, guys. It's not enough to. You are welcome, brother. I hit one stream on your home run pick. Hey, man, I'm glad to hear you hit one of the daily dingers. I've only dropped like 5 of them, and I think we hit 2. Bro, are we really going to count yesterday? Suarez got injured in his first at-bat. I'm really kind of 2 for 4. Am I not? Kind of 2 for 4 on the daily dingers. Pete Alonso, I told you guys a couple weeks ago when he was against the Dodgers, he's going to hit a daily dinger. This guy hit 2. You know that 2 daily dingers is like what? 2 dingers is like what? Plus 2,000 always? Plus 3,000? 4,000? You guys know better than me, man. Let's go, man. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. If you have something for me, I will scroll up and find your play. Jake, you are welcome, brother. I appreciate kindness. I appreciate when you guys come back and say, just be kind to each other, man. Why? See, there's too many in this industry, in this community. There's too many trolls and stuff, man. We need to wash that out with positive energy. All right, guys, come on. Who has something for me? Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. If you have something for me, I'll go find your play. Okay. Jamie, I see you double tapping, and you just followed, brother. Jamie, I don't see anything for you. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Oh, here we go. He says Taj Bradley over 17.5 outs. So I would be looking at Taj Bradley against Kansas City. No. I mean, he's better on the road, much better on the road, but he's been getting popped at home in that minor league park. He is in a better situation today. And could he record all these outs against this Kansas City lineup? Kansas City lineup is pretty cold. Nothing to get impressed about. Could I see a good game from him? I guess. But I would hope there's somebody better because his overall numbers look really bad. Guys, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Whoever just joined the Discord, welcome, man. Welcome again, guys. The Discord has tripled in size. We're on the way to quadruple in size over the last 2 months. We only been streaming for about 2 months now, man. And there's a reason. It's because I go on these bull runs, okay? And these bull runs last 20, 30, 40 units at a time, okay? So when we go hot, nobody is hotter. Nobody on the planet is hotter, okay? That is not an over-exaggeration. Everybody knows I can put together 20 straight wins in a row, okay? There's no exaggeration to that. I really have put in 20 straight wins multiple times in a row, okay? If you guys want to be a part of that, hit the follow button and the subscribe button first of all, and then get in the Discord. $20, man, $20. Let's see, man. James is double tapping. James says, what do you think about the Rays today? So yeah, I was just mentioning that I think, okay, Taj Bradley is okay, for him to leave that small ballpark, you could see some positive regression there. And then the bats are so much better for Tampa. The more I think about it, I don't hate Tampa today, but they're an underdog with a better lineup. That's a little shady. I don't think this line should be that big, but hold tight until I get the numbers, and we'll see if it's sketchy or not, man. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen. No Aranda today. Okay. Dawson, you're welcome, brother. No, sorry, that was Jake. You're welcome. Dawson said real. Yes, sir, brother. Thank you. Again, man, there's way too many trolls out here. Way too many stuff, man. There's a very thin line. I'm letting you guys know. There's a very thin line between trolling and disrespect, okay? I do not tolerate disrespect. You won't see my page again. In fact, like I said, kindness, man. Kindness goes a really long way. Just be nice, man. Be nice. Doesn't hurt you. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap the screen. We're about to do the full recap shortly, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. My man Robert is double tapping. Robert said the best dog for today. I'm about to get to that right now when I do the. I'm about to get the numbers. We're about to update all the numbers, and we're gonna do the best dog for today. Okay. Blue is double tapping. Blue says, "Can you give some ovas later?" Yeah, I'll give you my best sides and totals. Okay. We're about to do the recap. In fact, it is time. Feels like trolling and disrespect the same thing. Trolling, you can have a little fun with it, right? Trolling, you can have a little fun with it. Disrespect is like, okay, yeah, you're a clown, you're a piece of, yeah. That stuff I will not tolerate. All right, guys, come on, let's update these numbers real quick. Baltimore, listen up, guys. If you pay attention, you will see where the dogs are at today, where the dogs are barking, and where it's a good chance to take a favorite just based off of these numbers, okay? The Baltimore Orioles, okay? This is where I can tell you guys the Pirates are alive, the Rockies are alive or something. You know, here's where we go. Baltimore Orioles open up as minus 135. The public is on Texas. Texas is 65% of the public is on Texas. This is not the complete lineup. Where is the complete? Yeah, this is a full slate today. Anyways, let's do this for now. The Yankees did open up minus 125. What? This can't be right. Open up minus 125, 67% of the public. Let me check on this real quick, guys. Recap. Yes, guys, if you want to share the stream, now would be the best time to do it because I'm about to do the recap. We're about to update all the numbers, and we're going to do the recap right here, right now, guys. Today, we can't go longer than normal. Today, it's going to be really short, really compact. If you want the recap, YouTube, I should have time to post the recap today. But YouTube is where you can get the recap, guys. Hit the follow button if you're not already following. Do not forget this page come college football season. College football is a different animal, man. So hit the follow button so you do not forget this page. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's do another recap or two, guys. Double tap the screen. I feel like I'm still not mentally ready for the I don't have the juices flowing yet, so let's get there, man. If you have something for me, if you have dropped something, just double tap the screen and I will go find the play that you're talking about. Okay? Double tap the screen and I will get to your play. In the meantime, I need to know This game is pretty interesting to me. I need to know where you guys are at with this, okay? And I write these down because this is really important to me, okay? I need Strong Island. I got you, brother. I'll get to your play right now. I need to know between Tampa Bay and Kansas City. What side are you on? Who are you on today between Kansas City and the Tampa Bay Rays? Let's go blue for the Rays. Let's go red for the Royals, okay? Just tap it. You don't have to find the smiley face. Just tap right here. Blue for the Rays, red for the Orioles. What side are you on? Blue for the Rays, red for the Royals. That's a mouthful. Let's go. Come on. Blue for the Rays or red for the Orioles? On the Royals. Nobody's on the Royals? Okay, there we go. We got somebody on the Royals. Okay, they're catching up. They're catching up. Let's go. Blue for the Rays, red for the Orioles. Blue for the Rays, red for the Royals. In the meantime, Strong, you were asking about the best hit for today. So I usually try to put out a daily swing. But like I mentioned earlier, I couldn't really get to the daily swing today because the juice. I tie them up and I get minus 110. Today it was terrible. I think my favorite guy for today to produce, I usually just do for one hit, but feel free to do something else with this. Luis Arraez of the San Diego Padres today against the Nationals. I do like his matchup. That would be my top guy for today. So whether it becomes whether it makes it to the daily swing or not, you'll have to tune into my next video. All right, guys, come on, double tap the screen. How did that one end? Let's see. Okay, it ended with, where's my other sticky note? Okay, looks like everybody's on Tampa. Tampa Bay, 7-3. PSI, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, brother. You are welcome, Strong. No problem. I hope that answers your question. Let's take a look at this, man. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Otani or Acuna? I liked Acuna today. He was in my top 7. Here we go. We got updated numbers, guys. Baltimore, B. Moore, and the Rangers games. Listen up, guys. This is real important right here. Minus 140. This Baltimore line opened up minus 140. It is down to minus 130 with 52% of the public on the Baltimore Orioles. Okay, next game between the Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. This line opened up 285. It's up to 325 with 72% of the public on the Tigers, okay? So it's moving in the right direction. I'll recap what all this means in a little bit, guys. Let me get through this real quick. Let them cook. Let them cook. Toronto opened up as minus 110. It is up to minus 140 with 76% of the public on Toronto on the road there. The Yankees, the game that I told you guys might be a little sketchy. No, this one wasn't the sketchy one. The Yankees opened up minus 165. It is still minus 165 with 65% of the public on the Yankees today. Atlanta Braves. This thing opened up minus 150. 62% of the public are on the Mets. People are taking the Mets today. Why, oh, why? Milwaukee Brewers. This thing opened up minus 210. It is stayed the same pretty much with 68% of the public on Milwaukee. Let them cook. Let them cook. Minnesota Twins. This thing opened up. Where is the Minnesota Twins? Bear with me, guys. My eyes are failing me right now. Where's the file? Where is the file? Minnesota Twins. Am I tripping? Does Minnesota not play today? Seattle versus Minnesota. I see it. Okay. Minnesota opened up as minus 110. It is still minus 110. That is with 68% of the public on. 68% of the public on the Twins. Okay. Let's see. Kansas City. This thing opened up minus 145. With 73% of the public on the Rays. So, yes, it is a very public dog today to take the Rays. Arizona Diamondbacks. This thing opened up minus 130. It looks like it has climbed up to minus 160 with 73% of the 83% of the public on Arizona. Next game here, the Cubs. Let them cook. Let them cook, guys. If somebody's getting impatient with me, let them know that I am cooking right now. Let them cook. The Cubs game. This thing is a pick 'em pretty much. 51% of the public is on both sides. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm a little confused here by the numbers. 145. Okay, the Houston Astros. This thing opened up as minus 145. It is up to minus 155 with 54% of the public on the Phillies. Okay, so not really a whole lot of movement there with the handle. Okay, the Dodgers. The Dodgers opened up as minus 225. The Dodgers opened up minus 225. It is up to 82%, up to 273%. Dude, I cannot talk right now. Minus 225 is where the Dodgers opened up. It is up to minus 273 with 82% of the public on the Dodgers. Next game, only 3 left, guys. The Red Sox open up as minus 200. It is down to minus 173 with 58% of the public on the Red Sox today. The Washington Nationals and the Padres. This thing opened up minus 165 for the Padres. It's barely moved. 67% of the public is on the Dodgers, okay? San Francisco. This thing opened up as minus 190. It is down to minus 184 with 71% of the public on the Giants. All right, guys. So now what does all of that mean? What does all that mean? I'm about to tell you guys right now. What does all that mean? So what it means is that the line is moving in favor of Texas today, the Texas Rangers. This line is moving in favor of Detroit today. This line is moving in favor of Toronto today. This line is moving in favor of nobody between the Yankees and the Red Sox. This line is moving in favor of the... This line is moving in favor of the Rays today, Tampa Bay Rays. This line is moving in favor of... I'm skipping over the ones that aren't moving. Houston. This line is moving in favor of Houston. This line is moving in favor of the Dodgers today. This line is moving in favor of the Angels, and it's in reverse today. This line is moving in favor of the Miami, and it's in reverse today. All right, guys. Diamond, you cannot be more wrong about that, okay? And there's a reason why the Discord has tripled and quadrupled in size. Yes, I would say it's a factor, but it's not the only factor. So I would agree with you if you said that. But it is significant. It does have some significance to it, man. Be a real one and give me your favorite lock. I'm a real one regardless, brother. Diamondbacks, even with some guys out, we can update the lineups, man. We got to do all that. I didn't get to research Tigers. Okay. Let me see what you guys were saying during Let 'em Cook. Let 'em Cook o'clock. Okay. PSI is saying the White Sox is in reverse today. A little bit, not enough for me to check the box there. Angels too, yes. Angels looks like it's in reverse. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right, guys. We got to keep moving. We got to keep moving today. So the next thing I got to do, guys, listen up. All right. Let me give you guys a chance. I've been yapping. Let's do 2 or 3 recaps. If you have something for me, just double tap the screen and I will go find your play right now. Literally, just tap and that'll get your name flashing. I will go look for your play right now. Damn, keep the hat on. Come on, bro. I got hair. I just put the hat when I haven't got a haircut. I'm getting a haircut this weekend. Yo, you funny though. Chill. Blue, he said, "What do you think about the overs today?" We could start looking at some real quick. At some overs. So today doesn't look great for overs like it did yesterday, which is good for unders because I like to go unders. They call me the Undertaker. But if I were looking at an over, you really don't have terrible pitching today. I would say Atlanta versus the Mets has some bad pitching. Let me see if the bats are Let me see if the numbers would agree with the over here. Give me a second. Not looking so great. Bro, there really isn't a whole lot of overs today. A whole lot of good overs. Let me check at the expected numbers. Seattle versus Minnesota. Tampa Bay versus... yeah, brother. I don't really have too much for you. I don't want to force it, but perhaps Arizona versus White Sox. You have bad pitching, at least with Mike Vassell, and you have wind that's going to help you get to the over. And yeah, I don't know if I get there though. It really doesn't look good for overs today. Am I going to go and say this is more of an under day after yesterday was an over day? I wouldn't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you see more unders today. Yesterday was a big day for overs, and in terms of pitching, pitching is actually pretty good today on today's slate. All right, guys, come on. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Diamondbacks are not 150 anymore. Check. Okay, cool. Yeah, it sounds like people are out. Yeah, everybody's telling me the Diamondbacks are hurt today. Cool, man. All right, guys, we got to keep it moving real quick. Let's see. Listen up, guys. Who has the pitching? Jamie, I got you, brother. Just because you've asked a few times. Houston, team total over 3.5. Would I take Houston team total over 3.5? I don't like the matchup against Ranger Suarez. I don't like the matchup for either offense because both of those pitchers are really good. Ranger Suarez and Valdez are really good, man. I hope that answers your question. Black End, who do I like today? I am about to do the recap. We are getting ready for the recap. Hit the follow button because you don't want to miss out on these streams. This is the best part of the stream right here. This is the best part of the stream. Hit the follow button. And if you want to share this with somebody, guys, if you guys want to share this with somebody, this would be the time to do it. Send it to 5 of your buddies. Send this stream to 5 of your actual buddies. Don't send it to ESPN. Send it to 5 of your buddies. Take a screenshot of it and send it to me on Discord. I will send you a free play that you're not going to find anywhere else. I will send you an extra play that you're not going to find anywhere else if you guys want to share this with 5 of your buddies, okay? Send me a screenshot of that, and I will take care on Discord. On Discord, okay? Okay, guys, we have to update the numbers, and we have to go. Okay, when you say we have to go, it's because like we gotta go. I have like alarms now that remind me that we gotta wrap it up, man, and definitely time to wrap it up. Let's take a look at the updated total, the updated numbers here. Baltimore line hasn't moved. Tigers line hasn't moved. Toronto line, the Toronto line keeps moving in their direction. The Yankees are still minus 165. The Braves are minus 144. That one is moving down. We'll update that later. Milwaukee, they're still at minus 210. Still at minus 210. Minnesota is minus 110. Kansas City is still at minus 136. Arizona is down to minus 121. So everybody's telling me that this line was up high. Let me check on it real quick. I do want to know if yeah, okay, it looks like this thing opened up. What's today? 24th. Yeah, looks like it opened up minus 145-ish. Okay. Yeah, it was minus 160, but not during the day, brother. So it is moving down, but not enough for me to mark either team here. All right, guys, the Houston Astros today, they have stayed the same. Their line hasn't moved. The Dodgers are 275, barely moved. Boston is minus 172, hasn't moved. The Padres, minus 169, has not moved. And San Francisco hasn't moved either. Okay, guys, let's take a look at where we would consider an over or an under today. Okay, so those of you guys that have been waiting for my over-unders, let's talk about it right now, man. So for an under to work, I need great pitching on both sides. I think I have that between Athletics and Detroit today. Okay, I told you Luis Severino on the road and Screwball. I don't need to say much about Screwball. Those pitchers are fantastic. They can help me with an under. Let me see if the numbers agree with me. No, in fact, just the opposite. It looks like it started at 7 and it's up to 7.5. So no, thank you. Unless that total has come back down. Let me see if it's come back down. I doubt it. Yeah, no, it's still at 7.5, so no, thank you. Where else do I have really good pitching? I have really good pitching. Philadelphia versus Houston. We keep talking about that one. Philadelphia versus Houston. This thing opened up 7.5 juice to the under. It is still 7.5 juice to the under, so that's one that we will track. Philadelphia. Okay, so that 71% of the public is on the under there. Okay, that is really good pitching. We have really good pitching between the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals today. Is that an under that I can back today in St. Louis? Yes, this thing is open up at 9, and then it's down to 8.5 juice to the over. Okay, so we're gonna write that one down. We'll track at that one as well. Yes, brother, we're about to do our recap right now. So listen up for the recap. We're literally getting ready for it right now. And then if you guys have more questions, more breakdowns that you guys want to do, we will talk about it. Okay. Okay, so is that it for the totals that I would want to track today? Let's look at the Miami and San Francisco total. It really hasn't moved, but we'll track it. 8.5. 8 is where this thing opened up. The pitching doesn't look bad there, but we did take the nerfy there because over the last 7 days in the first inning, those are two of the worst teams there. That was our nerfy for today. We're gonna squad ride that. I think that's it for the actual numbers. Let me look at the expected numbers. Philadelphia and Houston, again, two really good pitchers there. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it today, guys, for the totals that we want to track. Is it just me, or did daily chat on the Discord disappeared? No chance, brother. It's still there. I still see it. It's still there, brother. Sometimes the column, the category is collapsed. You just have to hit the category that says sports to open it all up. Tampa Bay and Kansas City nerfy. No, thank you. Todd Bradley. I mean, you might get a bounce back from him, but these two are number 2 and number 8 in the first inning over the last 7 days, according to WRC Plus. All right, guys, that was enough yapping for me. If you have something for me, double tap if you're on TikTok. Send some live reactions if you're on YouTube. Okay, double tap if you're here. Send some live reactions or some emojis or something over here. Yeah, it was just collapsed. No problem. Double tap the screen, guys. Bro, you had a Theo moment, not me. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Otherwise, we're going straight to the recap. User is double tapping. User, I don't see any. What's the coffee percentage? 0% now. Damn, bro, keep the hat on. Yeah, I don't see anything for you, user. Let me know if you have something, and I will look for it. Okay. My man Jeffrey says, "What do you think about the Yankees today?" I think Yankees are pretty upset about yesterday's game, right? I think that they have a pitcher that I know is good, right? But he's had some struggle. He struggled lately. But what I really like is that he's up against Cincinnati, Chase Burns. This is a guy that's making his debut today. I don't think this is the lineup to do it against. I think the Yankees could still get to him. Now, this guy does have really good numbers in AAA. 9 runs over 54 innings. That's insane. But it's a different thing. It's a different story when you're up up against the Yankees, up against the pissed Yankees, and in Great American Ballpark. Literally, that's a tiny little ballpark. The ball can fly there in Cincinnati. So if you're on the Yankees, I don't disagree with you there, man. All right, guys, come on. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. That lets me know you're still here. Otherwise, I'm not going to waste my time, scrolling up and looking for plays for people that aren't here anymore. Funny though. Double tap. I will be with no hat on this weekend, man. When I get my haircut. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Aiden is double tapping. Aiden, I don't see anything for you, brother. If you have something for me, drop it and I'll keep an eye out for it. Okay. My man James is spamming. That's cool, guys. If you guys want to spam comment your spam, That's cool with me. He says A's no run in the first 3 innings. God, you guys are getting really, really clever with this stuff, man. Yes, I like Scooball against the Athletics lineup to go under in the first 3 innings. Sure. My man Mufasa says Brew Crew on the run line today. Milwaukee. They do have the better pitcher and the better lineup today. My problem is that the line hasn't moved, and I'm not laying -1.5 with a team that they could be really hit or miss, right? They got crushed in their last game against Seattle. They lost outright to Pittsburgh yesterday. I do like Pittsburgh a little bit more today, but that's a big price to pay. And taking the run line with the home team is a little different, bro. You only get 8 innings. You don't get 9 innings if they have the lead. Double tap the screen, man. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Thank you, Myra, for sharing the Discord link. The link is also in bio. If you want to join the Discord, I drop at least 1 free play every single day. Okay. Sometimes you guys get 2. I also give out alerts or important news. If somebody gets ruled out or something, I'm going to give you guys good news on the or important news on the free play channel. And then if you want to join the Discord, $20, man. $20, you get access to everything. All my plays, all my lays. You get credit advice. You get investing advice. And also, starting today, we are starting our summer series tournament. That's when we go all summer long. For the next 2 months, you can pick KBO, you can pick soccer, you can pick Japanese, you can do whatever you want in this league. Just drop some winners, and you have a shot at winning a cash prize of $350. $350. If you think you can, if you think you're good at picks, this is the tournament where you can display yourself. And that's all that is included with the $20 subscription, man. So $20 subscription, you get investing, you get credit, you get cash prizes. End stream now is the alert I just got. So yeah, man, we're gonna wrap this up right now. Did you do the recap? No, I'm about to do it right now. Bree is spamming. That's cool with me. Mariners in the first 5. This line hasn't moved. Seattle does have the better lineup. They just spanked them yesterday, though. Yeah, no, thank you. That was a big spanking, and the line hasn't moved. I would not be interested in Seattle today. Dawson says Rays money line. So what are my opinions now more on the Tampa Bay now that we keep talking about it? I think it looks decent. I think Tampa Bay looks decent. I think Bradley can pitch better on the road than he's been pitching at home, and you have the much better lineup there. And the line is moving in your favor. I still don't get why they're an underdog. They're a pretty big underdog here, and I still don't get it, but it doesn't look terrible. All right, guys, we got to check some last boxes, and then we're going straight to the recap, guys. If you want to share this stream with somebody, do it right now. Where do we have the pitching edge? Listen up for where we have the pitching edge today. I think we have a clear pitching edge here between for Charlie Morton today. Okay, Charlie Morton for the Orioles today. Okay, we have a clear pitching edge with Eric Lauer. We have a clear pitching edge with Carlos Rodon. We have a clear pitching edge with Atlanta's Spencer Strider. We have a clear pitching edge with Milwaukee. Ooh, every game almost has a clear edge here. We have a clear edge with Ryan Nelson of the Arizona Diamondbacks. We have a clear edge with German Marquez. German Marquez of the Colorado has a clear edge here over Robleski. Okay, we have a clear edge with Boston's Garrett Crochet. And I think we have a clear edge here with the rookie, Ryan Berger, or however you say his name, for the San Diego. So that was the actual numbers. Let's look at the expected numbers. So the expected numbers confirms that Charlie Morton is the better pitcher. Detroit Tigers. Do we have it? I mean, it looks like Severino's due for negative regression. I'm going to say we have the pitching edge there in Detroit, but I still like both of those pitchers. Eric Lauer looks like he's the better pitcher here. Where else, guys? Moving quick here. Boston Crochet, yep. And Verlander. Looks like Verlander is due for some positive regression. Is that enough for me to check the box? No, you got to show me something. All right, guys. We have the pitchers. Now we got to do the handedness, guys. And I've been tracking the handedness. When I told you guys yesterday that the Nationals had a very good matchup against the Padres yesterday. If I told you they had a really good matchup yesterday with the Padres, I didn't lie. And that's because the Nationals won 10-6 yesterday. They put up 10 runs yesterday. So yeah, man, let's get it, guys. So the handedness, guys. So in order to do the handedness, we have to see why Looks like I'm missing a few guys here. Carlos Rodon is looks like he's the only one, and Jake Latz. So let's go to Rodon. This doesn't take long, guys. I have it all ready to go. And in fact, this is going to help you with your props. If you guys are doing props today, this is the part of the stream you need to be listening to very closely. Okay? Because I'm about to tell you right now. Every pitcher's weakness, I'm about to tell you right now. And I'm going to tell you what players you should be looking for. I started tracking this yesterday, guys. So this is 1-0. This segment is 1-0 here. Okay? So one guy was Jake, and then who was the other guy that I'm missing? Jake, what's his name? Jake Latz? Has he been pitching, though? Probably hasn't pitched in the last 30 days. Jacob Latz. Okay. So that's dumb. Some sites put him as Jake, and then some put him as Jacob. Okay, so find Jacob and replace it with Jake. Cool. All right, guys, we're done here with the updates. Let's go. So listen up for a clear weakness here. I'm looking for a clear weakness for these pitchers. I'm on the second game here. Nothing in the second game. Here we go here. For the Yankees, Carlos Rodon has a weakness against righties. Okay, so the next question would be if Cincinnati has a lot of righties in their lineup. Looks like Cincinnati does have a lot of righties in their lineup. So I would be looking at some righties on the Cincinnati lineup. Okay. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory there. So that is an edge for. Am I going to say that's an edge for Cincinnati? Yes, it is. Okay. Next thing. Here we go. It looks like Spencer Strider has an issue with lefties. Okay. The New York Mets have lefties in their lineup. Yes, they do. Okay. So that's going to be an edge there for the New York Mets. Okay. Let me check what the actual lineup is today because I'm going off of like historical numbers. Well, I just pulled those yesterday, but let me see what the actual lineup is today. Because if I'm going to track that, I want to have the most accurate information, guys. This is let him cook a clock, man. Let him cook a clock. If somebody's getting impatient with me, let him know he's cooking right now, okay? And this is for the greater good right now. We got to go. Okay, so Cincinnati, does Cincinnati have, the question was, is Cincinnati has righties in their lineup? Yes, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half with the switch hitter. So they have 7.5 righties. They definitely have the advantage there in that department. Next game that we were looking at was Carlos Rodon against righties. Does Cincinnati have righties? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. Yes, Cincinnati has righties in their lineup. Oh, sorry, did I answer that question twice? Atlanta Spencer Strider, his weakness is lefties. Do the Mets have lefties in the lineup? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough for me to check the box. So I'm taking that check mark back, okay? Next thing here, Pittsburgh, guys. If you're looking at Andrew Heaney, if you're looking at fading him, look for lefties against Pittsburgh's Andrew Heaney. So does Milwaukee have lefties in the lineup? Does Milwaukee have, yes, 1, 2, 3. No, only 3, so they can't take advantage of that today. Taj Bradley, his weakness is lefties. Does Kansas City have lefties? I'm pretty sure they're all righties. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not enough to take advantage of that. Moving on, guys. Listen up here for Ryan Nelson against righties. He has a serious issues against righties. Does the White Sox have righties? They have 1, 2, 3, 4. So only 4. Not enough to take advantage of it, but this should help you with your props right now, okay? Listen up. Look for these people. Look for these teams with the lefties or the righties on their lineup, okay? So that was Ryan Nelson. The next person here is going to be Jamison Tyone. He has a serious issue against righties. Does St. Louis have righties in their lineup? They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 righties in the lineup. They can't take advantage of that. Next guy here. We never have this many guys. Goodness. Michael McGreevy. He has a real issue against lefties. Do the Cubs have lefties in their lineup? They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Not enough for me to take advantage of that. Okay. Okay, here. There we go. We got Tyler Anderson for the Angels. He has a serious issue against lefties. His issue is lefties. Does Boston have lefties in the lineup? 1, 2. Only 2 lefties in the lineup, so definitely not going to take advantage of that. Trevor Williams, his issue is lefties. Guys, we never have this many. But the Nationals, Trevor Williams. So do the San Diego Padres have lefties in their lineup? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lefties in the lineup. Usually I need like 5.5 or 6 to call it an advantage, but be on the lookout for that. And some of those lefties guys are going to be Merrill, Luis Ariz. Let me know if that rings a bell. Luis Ariz and Gavin Sheets. Those are guys that could have a good game today for the Padres. Okay. And here we go, almost done. Actually, last one here. Cal Quantrill for the Miami Marlins. He has a serious issue against righties. Does San Francisco have righties? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So guys, we're basically only going to track one today for a serious weakness for the pitcher that the other team can exploit, and that will be between Cincinnati and the Yankees, okay? So the Yankees, Carlos Rodon, is showing a serious issue against righties. Cincinnati has a ton of righties in their lineup. That's the only one that we're going to track. That thing is 1-0 so far. Let's see where we go. All right, guys, we're at the 30-minute mark. We got to go. Yes, we're about to do leans right now, man. In fact, I'm about to write down. So we got that. We got okay. Let me just see if the lines have moved anywhere. Baltimore, this line is moving in favor of Texas. This line is moving in favor of Detroit. This line is moving in favor of Toronto. This line is moving in favor of nobody, Yankees. This line is now moving in favor of the Mets. This line is moving in favor of nobody, Pittsburgh. Nobody in the Mets. Kansas City. This line is moving in favor of Tampa. Tampa. This line is moving in favor of. Ooh, I did miss this one. Or no, it's moving even further. So yes, the White Sox is in reverse now. This line is moving in favor of the White Sox, and it's in reverse. This line is moving in favor of. Let's see, Houston. Yes, Houston. This line is moving in favor of the Dodgers. Okay, we got that. This line is moving in favor of the Angels, and it's in reverse. This line is moving in favor of nobody in San Diego. This line is moving in favor of Miami, and it's in reverse. Okay, guys. It's time for the recap. We have yapped enough. Let's talk about it, man. Where we would go from here. Where would we go from here? All right, let's do it. What does reverse mean? Reverse means it's sketchy. Reverse means that you have the public on one side and yet the line keeps moving in the opposite direction. That's what a reversal is. Let him cook. This is let him cook o'clock. There's the Discord link. If you want to join the Discord, $20. $20, you get access to everything. A lot of people are losing at this because they do not have the time or the resources to do it. I've showed you guys my lab. I've proved to you guys I'm here 12, 14 hours a day in this chair, cooking it up, putting you guys in the best position to win. If you want to be a part of that, $20, man. All right, guys, we're doing this at the 25-minute mark perfectly. Okay, guys. Welcome to another recap of the live stream, man. It's been great so far. It's a loaded Tuesday slate. 15 games on the slate. A lot of good pitching today. Let's get right to it, man. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button so you do not miss out on these live streams. If you were going to share with anybody, this would be the time to share it because we're about to go through every single game on the slate. And you guys are going to send me some good vibes, man. Just double tap, send me some live reactions on YouTube. And let's get right to it, man. Good vibes. Good vibes only today on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Full slate. Texas versus Baltimore is the first game on the board. You got Jake Latz on one side versus Charlie Morton. This line looks like it's moving in favor of Texas, okay? In terms of batting, I don't think you have an edge on either side. In terms of pitching, I think you do have a clear edge here with Baltimore's Charlie Morton. I think he's really good at home. I've backed him before recently against the Angels. 4 runs in 24 innings for Charlie Morton at home. Jake Latz on the other side. He is he's a bullpen guy, so we really don't know what we're going to get out of him. And it looks like Jake Latz is not going to be that kind of pitcher today that I would trust. But Texas just got spanked yesterday. This line is moving in favor of Texas. It looks like maybe Texas finds a way today. This is a bullpen game, so if Latz doesn't do well, then they will bring somebody in regardless. It looks like probably Texas has a chance in this one. Between the Athletics and Detroit Tigers, this line is moving in favor of the Tigers. The better bats are on the Detroit Tigers side. But in terms of pitching, I've been calling this out since last I saw it. Luis Severino on the road for the Athletics is very good. This guy has elite on the road. 4 runs over 32 innings for Luis Severino. And then you got Scuball on the other side. Very good. Very good pitcher there, of course. You guys know Screwball by now. So is there a pitching edge on either side? I'm going to say no. Okay, I have the check mark, the check box marked, but I'm going to take it back. That's because this is a pretty good pitching matchup, at least on paper. It's not as the gap is not as big as people would say. This line is moving in favor of Detroit, and I get that Detroit has the much better bats, but don't sleep on Luis Severino on the road. Now he is up against the better lineup, so he could get rocked, and this could age poorly. But I think if I had to pick, I think the Athletics, there is value here because Detroit should not be minus 300 against this pitcher on the other side. Toronto versus Cleveland. This line is moving in favor of Toronto. The better bats are with Toronto, and the better pitcher is with Toronto. And they're coming off of a loss. I don't think I need to say too much about this one. I like Toronto. Between the Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds, this line is moving in favor of nobody. The bats favor nobody, but the Yankees have shown us some signs of positive regression. Their bullpen is also much better. I do like the bullpen for the Yankees. I do also like that the Carlos Rodon, man, he's been trending in the wrong direction, but this is a guy that I know I can rely on. He's gonna bounce back. He's gonna snap out of it, and maybe leaving Yankee Stadium is what he needed because on the road he's 9 runs. He's given up only 9 runs over 31 innings. So very good numbers on the road. 2.6 ERA, and he's up against what I consider somebody that's gonna get his V card robbed today. That's because he's making his debut. Chase Burns is making his MLB debut today for the Cincinnati Reds. This can either go one of two ways. This can only go one or two ways, man. He either is going to be elite and come out here and surprise people, which he's been doing in AAA. 9 runs over 54 innings. Very good numbers there. But the majority of the times, I would be looking to fade a pitcher making his MLB debut. That's because coming in the middle of the season, in the middle of summer, this is hard to make your debut against a pissed off Yankees team. Everybody's talking crap about them. Everybody's ruling them out. It's still the Yankees. They still got Judge. They still got Bellinger. They still got all these guys. This is a dangerous spot here for Chase Burns in this small ballpark. I would lean Yankees in this game here. Next game between Atlanta and the Mets, guys. If somebody's getting impatient with me in the comments, let him know. This is Let Him Cook a Clock. Let him cook a clock. If you need the link in bio, it's in the link in bio, okay? Atlanta versus the Mets. This line is moving in favor of the Mets. The bats are pretty cold on both sides. The better pitcher is Spencer Strider, okay? You definitely have an edge with Spencer Strider, but he does get hit on the road. He has got hit 10 runs over 19 innings. On the other side, you got another guy making his debut for 2025, Frankie Montas. He's making his debut. Last time we saw him was 2024. He was giving up 15 runs in 23 innings, 15 runs over 22 innings at home. Very, very bad numbers there for Frankie Montas. And we've seen him in AAA this year. He's given up 25 runs over 18 innings in AAA. This guy sucks in AAA. He could get rocked today against Atlanta. Would I talk you off of Atlanta because the line movement is a little sketchy? The line movement is a little sketchy. I would keep an eye on this one, but my lean would still be with Atlanta in this case. Moving on, guys, to Pittsburgh versus Milwaukee. Andrew Heaney on one side, Freddie Peralta on the other side. This line is not moving. You got the better bats with Milwaukee. You got the better pitcher with Milwaukee. I like Milwaukee in this case, especially coming off of a loss yesterday. But the only problem is that they're minus 210, and now you're past the point where you can lay -1. You can't create -1, or it's going to be like minus 160 or something. That's too juicy for me. And then if you're going to do the run line, the 1.5, okay, go for it. But I'm not a fan of doing that with the home team, okay? But I do lean Milwaukee in that case. Seattle versus Minnesota. This line is moving in favor of nobody. The public is on Minnesota. The bats have a clear edge here with Seattle. Goodness, these Seattle bats are hot. They're number 1 in almost every category. In fact, Minnesota is number 30 at home. They're ranked number 30 in the last 5 days, teamrankings.com, and number 30 in the last 10 days. So this is almost like a 1 versus 30 matchup here in terms of rankings. It is. And then in terms of bats, Minnesota bats are not bad, but Seattle is on another level right now. And Seattle on the road, their bats have been always much better all year, okay? And I have a clear pitching edge with the Seattle bullpen. Seattle bullpen is a clear edge. This is almost like 2-30 as well, okay? In terms of pitching, I think I probably have the slightly better pitcher with Luis Castillo too. Not that Chris Paddock is bad. He's actually pretty good at home, but his expected numbers are bad. His actual numbers are bad. Looks like he's been getting rocked on the road way more. At home, he's not good. The only problem is that Seattle put up 11 runs yesterday, and now this is a pick'em with all these advantages. It looks like in this one that somehow, some way, Minnesota stays in this game. I'm not interested in that. That is ugly. Tampa Bay versus Kansas City. This line is moving in favor of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has the better bats. Tampa Bay has a pitcher, Taj Bradley, who keeps getting rocked at home, but he's not at home here. He's on the road. Taj Bradley at home, 15 runs over 25 innings. He keeps getting rocked, right? That's 13 runs over his last. 13 runs over his last. Goodness, I have the screen way too long. Hold on, give me 1 second. Woo, I was heating up. 13 runs over 9 innings for him. 13 runs over 9 innings for Taj Bradley at home. But now he's on the road where he could breathe a little bit of sigh of relief, and that's because he's only given up 0 runs over his last 11 road innings, 10 runs over 26 innings. He's in a better spot here. The line is moving in favor of Tampa, who has the better bats and has a pitcher that I think can bounce back. I do like Tampa here in this case. Between Arizona and the White Sox, this line is moving now in favor of the White Sox, and it's in reverse. Okay, so this line is moving in reverse for the White Sox. You have the better bats, way better bats with Arizona, and I think you have the better pitcher with Ryan Nelson too. You definitely do. 2 runs over 25 innings for Arizona's Ryan Nelson. So I would say the edge, the batting and the pitching edge is with Arizona. You guys should know by now when the batting and the pitching edge is with Arizona. I'm not going to talk you off of it, but just know that somehow, some way, the White Sox could stay in this game today. Just somehow, some way, that one is ugly. Between the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals, this is a James Tyson. James Tyson's on the mound against Michael McGreevy. This line is moving in favor of nobody. The bats favor nobody. The bullpen kind of favors nobody as well. But I do have a clear pitching edge here with this Michael McGreevy guy. He's been pretty good, man. He hasn't been bad. 9 runs over 29 innings. At home, 5 runs over 21 innings. Pretty good numbers there for this Michael McGreevy guy. In fact, I'm going to check that box there. So this is a pretty close one here, man. The Cubs are coming off of a bad loss, though. You guys know the Cubs, after a loss, is usually a play on. They're now the second best team in the spot. 23-8 are the Chicago Cubs after a loss. There's not enough edges here for me to take Chicago, though, as a favorite on the road. No, thank you. Looks like there's some value on St. Louis. All right, guys, we are at the halfway point, man. If you guys are enjoying this stream, hit the follow button. Do not miss out on these streams. We are doing a 10-day series. We're on episode 2 of the Daily Swing. That's when we take 2 players to get a hit, and we keep it moving, okay? We keep it moving to the next one. You guys know what we're doing. Don't be obvious with it. We're climbing, right? We're starting with 10, 20, 40, 80, so on and so forth. So follow me so you do not forget this page. When it comes to the 10-day series. You know what we're doing. We've already hit 11 plays in a row in our first 11 tries. In our first 11 tries here on TikTok, we already hit 11 in a row. We weren't doing the challenge then. We're doing it now. Let's see how far it goes. Let's have some fun with it. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Hit the follow button so you don't forget. Another reason you're going to want to hit the follow button right now is because college football, okay? College football was a 68% hit for me last year. Do not forget this page come college football season, okay? You're going to want to have it bookmarked. Hit the follow button so you don't forget that college football season. We're at the halfway point, guys. We still got to get to the other half of the games. Do not forget this page come college football season. And then if you want to join the Discord now, the bull run has just started. These bull runs last for 20, 30, 40 units at a time, okay? I was cold for a week and a half, whatever. I'm back now, okay? And we're going to keep this going. And I can say that with confidence because I know these bull runs last for a while. They last like a month at a time, a month and a half. The slumps only last a week, 2 weeks, okay? And the trade-off is worth it. If we're going to make 20, 30, 40 units and give back 5 or 10 units, I'm okay with that, okay? As long as we keep trending upwards, that's all that matters to me. Hit the follow button. Get in the Discord. Link is in bio if you want to get in the Discord. $20. Literally $20. For those of you that are doing $5 and $10 here, it probably sounds like 20 is a lot. It's not, because if you consider how much you risk at the end of the week, you're risking $300, $400, $500, even if you're doing $5, $10. So you're gonna tell me it's not worth $20? Consider it. No pressure. When you're ready, link is in bio. Join the Discord. $20. That was the halftime show. Let's get back to Philadelphia versus Houston, where you have Ranger Suarez on one side, Framber Valdez on the other side. These are 2 good pitchers. These are 2 good lineups. I have nothing bad to say about this could be a playoff game right here. Well, if it was, NL versus AL, this would be the World Series. right now, they are hot. Both lineups were good. Both pitchers are good. Only thing I could really say about this one is because both lineups are really good and there's not really an edge on either side, I would say there's value on Philadelphia here. Between the Dodgers and Dodgers and the Rockies, this line is moving in favor of the Dodgers. You do have the better bats with the Dodgers, but you do not have the better pitcher. This Robleski guy from the bullpen looks like he was coming out of the bullpen. Now he's been a starter. He gets rocked on the road, 26 runs in 25 innings. And now he's got to go up to Colorado. That's tough. That's tough. They play on the moon. The Colorado should be freaking banned because it's so hard to play up there. Meanwhile, German Marquez has to play there all the time. And he's actually pitching pretty good. 16 runs over 29 innings. That's a 4.9 ERA. But his last 3 games, way better. 6 runs over 19 innings for German Marquez. So surprised to see that German Marquez is actually pitching better. And don't be surprised if he pitches well today. This is one where I could tell you, Dodgers should not be minus 275, not on the road against a pitcher that's playing a little better, against the Rockies that have been sneaky. Nobody told me. I had to go look it up. The Rockies fired their manager not too long ago. It is not surprised that the Rockies are doing what the Rockies are doing. If somebody would have told me, I want that kind of information in the chat, guys. I want that kind of information in the chat. The Rockies, when they fired their head coach, I think they fired him in May. Or not the head coach, the manager, right? Baseball. When they fired their manager in May, they've been better since then, okay? Now, they still suck, but they've been better, okay? So if that information was relayed to me, I'm not blaming anybody, but if that information is relayed and shared, I would have taken them in a series against like the Nationals, right? I was scared. But that kind of information is very useful, guys. So the Rockies today against the Dodgers, don't be surprised if they hang around in this game. But it is the Rockies at the end of the day, so don't put your all of your eggs in one basket there. Between Boston and the Angels, guys, here we go. We got a line that is sketchy, and it was yesterday too. And the Angels have been fitting this properly, and the Angels are in another situation here, guys. If you guys have noticed that the Angels are better lately, your eyes are not deceiving you. That's because they didn't fire their manager, but their manager had to step down because of health issues. Okay. But it sounds like there were some like issues in the locker room and stuff already. So him stepping down and now somebody else stepping in has made the players play better, okay? Nobody told me this yesterday. I told the Discord I liked the Angels yesterday, but I couldn't get to it. They put up what? They put up 9 runs yesterday. They won 9-5. I couldn't get to it yesterday, but that's another one that probably slipped away from us because there's a manager change in the Angels. So listen up for this. Now that you have that information, listen up for Boston versus the Angels. If you guys want that kind of information, you should have been following already, man. Boston versus the Angels, Crochet versus Anderson, okay? You have cold bats on both sides. You have the better pitcher with Crochet. Definitely you got the better pitcher with Crochet. But at least the bats are pretty even. So that's enough for me to tell you that somehow, some way, the Angels could stay in this game today. Is that enough for me to say the Angels? I like the Angels. No, because the pitching is really important. And I don't know what I get out of Tyler Anderson overall, but at home, he is much better. 10 runs over 27 innings. Angels looks okay today. It looks like they could hang in this game somehow, some way. Between the Nationals and the Padres, this line is moving in favor of nobody. The bats are pretty above average for both of them. But here you got a rookie that I've told you guys, and nobody's giving you this kind of information. This rookie had to play 7 straight road games. Ryan Berger. Now he's playing his second home game this year. And the first one was in the first game of the season for him. He pitched 0 runs in 1 inning. He's only got to pitch 1 inning at home. That's not fair for anybody, much less a rookie. And he's up against the Nationals, who put up 10 runs yesterday. They're partying, right? That was a big win. They're hot and everything. Don't be surprised here if you see the rookie Ryan Berger pitch pretty well here against the Nationals. That was a really good spot for the Nationals yesterday. I told that. I made you guys really clear. The Nationals were alive and well yesterday because they have a ton of lefties against Kolek, who has really terrible issues against lefties. So don't be surprised here if you see the Padres perform well. In fact, I'm going to say I like the Padres today. Between Miami and San Francisco, this line is moving in favor of Miami, and it's in reverse. Could I see Miami staying in this game? Yeah, I think the bats are pretty average on both sides, and I think Verlander is not a pitcher that I'm really interested in. In fact, Verlander was a pitcher that his last start, he was coming off of a pectoral issue, and I told you guys, fade this guy after injuries. He gave up 3 runs in 4 innings, so he just came off of injury. But usually I like to fade a pitcher in their first game, and usually in the second or third game I can consider I can consider Justin Verlander in this kind of spot, perhaps. But because of the pitching is so close, because the batting is so close, I could say that in this game here, I like Miami. This one is between like I like Miami or somehow, some way they stay in the game. I think you guys know by now what I mean by somehow, some way. All right, guys, let's go right to the totals. Let's go right to the totals that we were tracking. We were tracking one total here between the Cubs and St. Louis. Let's check the updated numbers on that game. So what I'm looking for in this game is that we have really good pitching. Excuse me. We have pretty good pitching on both sides. So that would tell me that I'd be looking for an under in this game, and the line has moved from 9 to 8.5. Let's see if it's juiced either way here. Looks like it's still juiced to the over. So that means I think this one's okay. I think you have really good pitching on both sides. Pretty good pitching on both sides between the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. They went over yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go under today. St. Louis, though, that ballpark, it does see a ton of overs. 22-16 to the over this year. 58%. Not a ton, but it's still in the top 5. Let's go. Next game, guys. Next total that we were tracking is between Philadelphia and the Houston Astros, okay? This is the one where I told you, you got 2 elite pitchers on the mound today. Elite in terms of the last 5 games. These guys are pitching really well. They're seeing this pretty well. And yes, this line is still juiced to the under, so I do like that. I think you have good pitching here. I think you have good bats, but good pitching does trump good bats. Both of these teams put up a lot of runs in their last game. Don't be surprised to see an under there in Houston today. I do like the under between Philadelphia and Houston. Last total, guys, between Miami and San Fran. You guys know I do have average pitchers here. Quantrill, not the best, and especially not on the road. And then Verlander on the other side. Verlander, okay, he's coming off of a second. Now he's pitching his second game after injury, so I could probably consider backing him today, but only if the line is right here. And what it looks like is that I have a line that's not moving, so that looks okay. I do know that San Francisco ballpark does see a ton of unders. They are 24-15 to the unders. I've been taking hella unders. I know I lost on one recently, but I've been taking hella unders in San Francisco. That's because even though the wind looks like it's blowing outright or out to center field, it is swirly winds there in San Francisco. You're actually expected to see minus 31% home run index there in San Francisco. So I got 2 pitchers. I got one pitcher that I think he could bounce back here in San Francisco. So he could pitch better, and that's a ballpark that see unders, and the weather that could help with the unders. I'd like the under in that game. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. If you're not already following, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Give me the thumbs up too. You guys, a lot of you guys forget to hit the thumbs up. I'm starting to think you guys don't like the stream, man. I don't want to feel that way. Anyways, and then if you want to get in the Discord, $20. $20, you get access to everything. That is way more affordable than you think, guys. When it comes to this business, man, when we put the amount of money that we put into every single day, $20 is nothing. We're not talking about 20 real bucks, right? This is like Monopoly money that we kind of play with for a little bit. And if you're doing $20, that means, okay, let's say you're doing $10 per play. You're doing $10 per play. You're banking on us to profit at least 2 units in a week. I think we could profit 2 units in a week. We're already on like a 10-unit tear over the last 5 days. We're going for 5 straight winning days. If you want to be a part of it, link is in bio. Weekly pass is $20. $20, or you could do a monthly pass. You could save some money by doing the monthly pass. The monthly pass is basically 25% off. So if you want to save that money, if you guys are on the weekly pass already and you want to move to the monthly pass, send me a DM on Discord. I will get you situated. Okay, you do save some money by going on the monthly pass, guys. Let's answer 2 questions real quick, and we're out of here, guys. If you have dropped something for me, double tap the screen, and I will get to your play, and we're out of here. Be on the lookout for my daily pick today. We are doing a daily pick. The daily swing. I've ran the numbers, and I don't love the props for today. And like I said, the pitching is way better today. If you have dropped something for me, if you want something me to look at something, double tap the screen right now. What's good? Oh, she says, what's up? Go. Could you tell me what site to find the -1? The -1. So all you got to do is go on Google and type in run line calculator. Okay, run line calculator. And it's going to be the very first one. It's called zcodesystem.com. Dude, you guys got to get familiar with that. Do not tell me you can't do the -1 because you are lying, okay? On any book, you can do the -1. All you have to do is put a portion of your risk on -1.5, and you have to put a portion on the ML, on the money line, okay? If you didn't hear the recap, that I'm trying to get it posted today. That's going to be a nice little like 12-minute recap. I'll be on YouTube. Joe, if you promise me you will watch the recap today, I will get it posted today, okay? A lot of people aren't watching the recap, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on that, man. Give me a smiley face if you guys want the recap today. Post it on YouTube if you're gonna go watch it. If not, I'm not gonna waste the time. Hit the smiley face if you will go watch the recap today. Guys, there's a ton of late games. So if it's late in the afternoon, late in the night, and you want some action on Philadelphia versus Houston, or Padres versus Nationals, or Dodgers versus Rockies, if you want some late night action, you could go to my YouTube video and watch this 10-minute clip, and you'll get every single side in total that I just discussed right now. Hit the smiley face if you're interested in that. All right, guys. So just hit the smiley face for that. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Remember, you guys got to go follow on YouTube too. Go follow on YouTube and you'll get an alert when that gets posted. Jamie is double tapping. Jamie says, what do you think about the Blue Jays today? I think I like the Blue Jays today. I think you have the pitching edge and you have the batting edge. I don't have a problem with Toronto today. Last call, guys. Who wants to go? Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Jet says, Uncle sounds analytical. Bro, this is me every single day. Coffee, no coffee, bad day, good day. It don't matter, man. I'm out here giving you guys knowledge. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap the screen, guys. All right. I saw a few people on that wanted the recap. I will try my best. No promises today, though. Guys, if you guys want to join the Discord, link is in bio. Hit the follow button. Everybody, be kind to each other. Be nice to each other. It's not me versus you. It is not me versus you. It is us against them, okay? Their buildings are nicer. Their furniture is nicer. They prey on people that have a terrible addiction, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only. If you want to be guided in the right direction, I can help you with that. Consider $20. It's in the Discord. You can get full access to the Discord, $20, man. Hope you guys have a great day. George Springer to hit a home run. You got to tell me what team you're on, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening to me yap. Hope today was profitable. Us versus the books, 100%, man. If you guys want to join an army, I have an army full of guys in the Discord right now that has tripled in size. Discord is link is in the bio, guys. Have a blessed day. Blue Jays, okay, looks okay to me, brother. I hope you guys have a great day today, man. Stay blessed. Peace. YouTube, Twitter, thanks for joining me, man.